name is Dinar.
All right.
My opinion of Thanksgiving,
What does it mean to you?
it means family. People getting together, reminiscing on old days when they were coming up, showing love to each other, sacrifice. You know, certain family got to struggle, and during the midst of struggling, there's always one, at some point or one time that that one moment that they get together and to show each other love.
Thanksgiving is the turkey that my mom roasts, the ham, the roast fish, the mashed potatoes, the callaloo, the everything food, the drinks. The best part of Thanksgiving is the day after, Black Friday.
Shopping. All right. If I said to you Thanksgiving in America, what would that mean? That's it?
That's it.
All right. So, being a black man, so flip now, you're an American Indian, and I say Thanksgiving to you in America, what should that be?
American Indian.
Huh?
You said I'm American Indian.
You're an American Indian. I'm asking you the same question. What does Thanksgiving mean to you in America?
Gathering. Gathering.
As an American Indian?
Yeah. Gathering.
Family gathering. That's it.
That's it.
All right.
To me, Thanksgiving means a time for friends and family to get together and come together as one, celebrate the time spent, the food that everybody works so hard to get, and just have a good time together being as a unit, as one family and friends together.
Well, this Thanksgiving means in America.
Nothing
But food.
but food, because nobody really knows the history anymore. Or nobody really appreciates Thanksgiving the way they did back then anymore. So really it's just about, oh, it's Thanksgiving, time to eat, time to go post pictures of my new outfit that I put on and go on Instagram and show everybody the food that was cooked, and then go on Twitter and let everybody know how great it was, and then go back on Facebook and then tell all your friends about how great it was, and then go outside and leave the rest of the family to go
Clean up.
yeah.
Indian wouldn't be so great. But I myself do not think of Thanksgiving as the way that everyone else has made it to be, or people have made it to be. To me, Thanksgiving is a time literally just for families to get together and be thankful. Like now I notice that when it comes for Halloween, that's the time of people getting candy, and then they skip right over Thanksgiving. Now you don't see commercials, advertisements, anything. They go straight to Christmas. Another time for giving, okay, and receiving. It's not a time of just sitting around and being thankful for all the things that we are giving. Yes, that we have been given. Back in the days, you saw Halloween commercials, Thanksgiving commercials, Christmas. We go straight from Halloween to Thanksgiving.
But historically,
It's not a good thing, but
Yeah, that's what I'm
that's
saying,
why I
like,
said
that's the
I
way-
don't celebrate it in the historical way. I celebrate it in Patience
but it's
Richmond
not.
way.
The thing is, historically, it's not a celebration at all.
No.
That's the only part that confuses
But
me.
it's not
a
celebrating.
celebration.
It's time. That's the whole point. It's not celebrating.
You know, it's not a big thing. It's not one of my specialties. I'm familiar with more Christmas, you know, Easter thing, yeah, but not Thanksgiving. So
The reason I'm asking, especially people of color, is, I want to know how you feel. In your opinion, how should the indigenous people of this country feel on Thanksgiving?
I don't know if it's a thing in there. I don't know. I don't even know how to respond, you know, to it really, you know. Yeah.
I've always seen it as kind of a forced holiday, to be honest. I think that in certain families it can create kind of a tense dynamic because you're kind of forced to interact with family members who you might not want to interact with. And on the other hand, like, it forces people to have adopt a certain perspective. You're always focusing on the positive. But in terms of the history of the holiday, I think there's a whole lot that is wrong about it, because we're basically celebrating death and slaughter. It's a very one-sided perspective that is fostered. So, yeah, that's basically how I feel about it.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
With this Thanksgiving, it's a time for families to get together, be thankful, you know, that we're all together for the year. We remember those who are no longer with us for that year and previous years. And we usually pick one person's house to go to for dinner.
What about the people who used to live here before Thanksgiving got here? The American Indians.
Well,
Should they be celebrating on Thanksgiving, you think?
I don't know, because the original Thanksgiving that we know of was the coming together of the native people here and the settlers. And they were all thankful for the harvest and having made it through whatever that year was, which I understand, especially for the settlers, was very hard. So I don't know. I can't answer that. I'm not Native American. I can't answer that. Might still celebrate the fact that it was, a celebration for their harvest. I don't know.
Who do you think had a greater need for celebration? Because it seemed like the indigenous people were doing pretty fine.
Right. It was the people, the ones that came in, the colonists, as we call them now. Yeah.
You think we should join in the celebration with the colonists, or should we hold a different perspective?
Well, I think a lot of us do hold this different perspective. We're not so much celebrating the fact that we're happy to be here. I mean, it's more or less that we've been here. We made it to the point where we are, and we're looking forward to making it a lot further.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanksgiving to me, well, I guess it means give thanks. Thanksgiving Day, what does that mean? It means that the government made a holiday that didn't exist before. American Indians and
Should they
Thanksgiving.
celebrate, or should it be a day of mourning?
Well, actually, I'm half Italian. My other side of the family is French, English, Cree Indian. And apparently, my relatives were one of the first to settle. Apparently, one of my relatives was a captain of a ship. So they've done their genealogy, and all they write is that we survived skirmishes. So what does skirmishes mean? It means somebody got killed because we were taking their land. Do I celebrate that? No. Do I mourn it? I would if it happened when I was around, but I'm not going to take on all the suffering of the past because it's just going to weigh me down.